After the 2.2 Lagoon update, I needed to take a break from Stellaris. I really enjoyed the macro game that Stellaris provided. Exploration, combat, and all the events the game, and mods, offered is what drew me into Stellaris. And each expansion before Megacorp added to that, and increased my love for this game. But with 2.2, the game went from a story game of grand strategy to a micro mess, with the changes to planets and resources. And I was just not in a mindset to want to deal with the micro 2.2 brought. No longer was I focusing on other empires, planning out my expansions and fleets with the intent to expand and dominate. Instead, I felt most of my time was spent balancing my planets, microing resource gains, and very little focus or desire to get into fights with neighboring empires, as it would throw everything out of balance. I was not having fun, so I took a long break from Stellaris. Recently, the Ancient Relics Story Pack was released, and several updates later, I decided it was time to give Stellaris a chance again, and I'm very happy I did. Ancient Relics adds excavation sites, dig sites that occupy the time of a scientist, but can lead to discoveries that can aid your empire. I have only discovered a few of them so far, but there is a pop culture reference to the Doctor, and it was quite amazing. I am trying not to spoil them, as they are fun, and the added bonuses are just that. Added bonuses, nothing game breaking. There are still some micro, well, a lot of micro, but it doesn't feel as much of a chore right now. While I am currently not min-maxing, the basic idea I have been following for my campaign is have enough housing, enough amenities, then start generating basic resources such as energy, minerals, and food. From there, process that into consumer goods, alloys, and specialized materials. There are times where I'm in a deficit in some, and a huge excess of others, and this is where the galactic market comes in. With the galactic market, you can set buy and sell orders to help balance your economy. It's really quite wonderful, and gives you a bit more freedom to not develop your plans to 100% efficiency, while still having fun with the other elements of the game. There is still some to be desired, though. The AI is not the smartest, and doesn't try to be tactical with fleet positioning and engagement, but instead tries to brute force their way through your systems to take claims. A prime example is fleets jumping their shielded ships into a pulsar that is heavily fortified with bastion and defense platforms that will tear through the remaining armor and hull. And they seem incapable of dealing with wars that come from two different areas of attack completely, with fleets splitting and being spread thin. But all in all, Stellaris is back to a point where I find it enjoyable to start up a new campaign, colonize new planets, and enforce my beliefs upon other Xenos in the battle for galactic domination. If you enjoy grand strategy, space, and role-playing, I can certainly recommend Stellaris. It is a fun and exciting game that offers plenty of replayability and many unique events to keep the interest there throughout the game.